Why I moved to Ibiza, why I came to Ibiza, well, that's it's a funny story actually. When Franco was in power, the islands were like forgotten. Even in the 40s, 50s, they were eating the stones here, they were starving. In a way, they've been so isolated for the rest of Spain. They don't care, as long as you don't interfere in their lives or can do whatever you want. You know, I was 20. I just jumped into a boat one day to come here. I just escaping, really. Yeah. That's how I got here. What happened in those days, we didn't have much choice. When I came here, I think it was one record shop, but you can only get national stuff, Spanish press. And then in the 80s, early 80s, they started to open import, you know, from US, from UK, so we were all waiting all week to go to the record shop. DJ have to work all night, 7 days a week, 8, 10 hours, or 6, 7, 8 hours. So we need to fill the night with whatever we have. So we have to play a bit of everything, you know what I mean? I worked in Paradise when there was no roof. I was playing, you know, Peter Gabriel, and I was playing Ultravox, Vienna, rock, even salsa, a lot of reggae, American stuff like the Eagles, Gigi Cale, America, Pink Floyd, The Wall, whatever, you know. A lot of variety, different, eclectic, but new, fresh. So that's where Balearic come from, really. That's the source. The mixtapes. Well, that was because in those days, you know, they were paying really, like you were like you have a job as a DJ, like you work in a factory. I remember I was getting about €500 a month, right, working every day. So we record tapes and sell them. I was asking Alfredo, Cesar de Melero, PP, all the DJs at the time, look, if you do me a master, I can pay you this much, or I can give you a percentage of every tape I sell. And I think the first day I have 30, and I sold them in half an hour. Second day I had like 70, 80, sold them in an hour. Then I bought a professional machine, so I was selling 700, 800 tapes a day. I was making such a good money at the time. After 2-3 years, the authorities came and took all the tapes away. So I thought, you know, I don't want to do nothing. So I realized to do illegal. So that's when I went to England to look for a record company. And yeah, that's how Café del Mar born. I've been working since I was 20 on clubs, you know. I was burned and I had enough. A club is a club and people want to dance, so you cannot take so much risk. And then when I went into Café del Mar, I found finally a place where I can play what I want. And the crowd that was coming as well, they were appreciating a lot, and it was things that they never hear before, you know, that normally is not in a DJ set. You cannot expect, you know, things like this, like Penguin Cafe Orchestra or classical music or new jazz or whatever, you know, many soundtracks, many different styles, you know. So I have the freedom to play not only for the sunset, which is already a soundtrack every day, it's different and different colors, and you can approach it from different ways musically. After, you know, at night, I could play anything I want. People was walking in and they were like, wow, what is it? They stay there, you know. I can see in their faces, you know, okay, it works. was the right moment, the right place, the right music, the right people, and it was all those ingredients together, which that happens once, and I was there in the right moment. You know, what can I say? It's not a magic ingredient or a magic key that just happened because it has to happen, and I was lucky to be there. Yeah.
Ahora, aquí. Adiós, ayer.